I am so full of pizza. Hello. What a way to open. What a way to open the stream. Oh, how's everybody doing? How is everybody doing this fine summer afternoon? Thursday! Thank you so much! What is this gonna sound like? Hold on.
Hi, I have been around for a bit cause my internet has been so bad and slow, but we are back in glorious 160p baby.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Thursday. For the 2 months in a row, glad to have you here. You got your power back. It's been down for almost 24 hours. Well, that's good that you got it back. Got it back just in time for stream. My light in my room, last night it just went off suddenly and I was like, uh-oh. And I thought it was a power surge, but it was not, because my computer was still on, my internet was still working, I was still in a Discord call, and I was like, okay. A minute later, it turned back on. And I was like, okay. And then I went back into my room. Like, I turned it back on this morning, and it was on just fine. And then I come back into my room after being out in the living room for a while, and then it turned back off. And I was like, okay. Yeah, everybody's saying ghost. But LEDs just do that sometimes. I think I just need a new light bulb. Full of pizza, me. Yes. Yes. Oh, but it is good to see you all. We have a nice little work day ahead of us. Ghosts love to mess with lights. It's their favorite pastime. It's true. It's true. In my experience, that is very true. All right, let me make sure I am decent. Yes, that's the word I was looking for. I am decent. Yes. Let's talk about a few things before I tell you about what we're working on today. First thing, I'm gonna lead up to the best thing to talk about, the most exciting thing to talk about. You all know what it is already, and you could probably tell everybody in the chat about it already. You know what I'm gonna talk about. You know what I'm gonna talk about before starting this stream. But first, let's talk about a few other things. One thing. First thing. So we have a new patron. Yippee! JanietheBean is a new patron. And you got a little cameo thing because you're on the gamer tier. 3 gamers. We have 3 gamers. Janie is one of them. So thank you so much for your support, Janie. Glad to have you here. And the sound work. I know how to speak. The sound worked. Sound. There's a D at the end of that word. Jesus. You're a gamer. Congratulations. You are gamer tier. Amazing. And I have like fan art lined up essentially. So I'm going to be showing one thing at the beginning of each stream because Artfight is going on right now. I am Spoony Cat with 2 T's on Artfight. I'm on Team Wither. If you are doing Artfight, I'm trying my best to do art because I do art pretty fast when I'm really focused on it. But I have a thing to show you. Boop. Check it out. Keira drew Ezra, and if you don't follow Keira already, she's got a pretty long Twitter handle, but it's Metropolix Soso. You can also hang on. I think I still have the thing. For her. Yeah, you can check out her Weebly. But yeah, freaking awesome Ezra. I love this so much. Somebody else drew Ezra, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait to show you guys that. Oh, it's so good. Anyway, before we move on, I need to tell you about a thing. Meowdy Sable, by the way, hello. Let me tell you about a thing. Tanzanite, also hello. And Bianco, hello. I'm gonna tell you about the Kenosha Theater, which has a transition to the slideshow now. Look at this building. Isn't it the coolest thing you've ever seen? Guess how old it is. It's almost 100. It's going to be 105 years. And it was built by Carl Laemmle is his name. One of the founders of Universal Studios. You may have heard of it. It's kind of an indie film company, but you know, yeah, it's kind of obscure, I know. Anyway, oh, thank you, Nightbot, for talking about that. So this is a theater that I like live in, so it's kind of important to me, not just because like, you know, I'm here, but also because it's an important piece of history and we are trying to restore it. And you can see some progress we've made since the fundraisers we started back in February. There's some plaster that we put around the ceiling, plaster cast trim around the ceiling. There's all that. And we cast some of them ourselves, as you can see, and carved out a little bit of it. And there's also some painting that we've gotten done. This is all in the lobby, which is like the first room in the building. And it is, I want to say like 80% done last time I checked. But it's awesome. It's slow going, but it's going. And that's a lot more than we could have said like a few years ago. So that's freaking awesome. And this is all thanks to money that we've been raising during these Stardew Valley fundraising streams we've been doing since February. We've done about 3 or 4 of them, maybe 5, I'm not sure. At this point, we've done so many, but there's one coming up. We're going to play through all of summer, and all donations during that stream go toward the Kenosha Theater, as well as make funny things happen in the game. You can name animals after yourself. You can, or any name you want, actually. You can make me pass out, my farmer pass out, because it's great when that happens. You can do tail time, which everybody loves tail time. 69 nice. Ooh boy. Sounds like a blast. I'm very excited because I am up to no good. I don't know if this will affect any of the people joining me playing, but people watching the stream, you're going to have a good time because I have replaced a few of the sprites in the game. I might do more. I'm so excited. So it's gonna be weird. I do have the polyamory mod put on there because I need to marry Sebastian, and the chat told me to marry Elliot, not Elliot in the chat. But yes. So there's gonna be a few strange surprises, which will be very fun. And look forward to that. And so, yes, Stardew Valley, July 28th, Theater Farm and Thursday. Tell everybody, tell your friends. It's gonna be a blast. We're gonna have a great time. It's happening on your birthday! Oh, what a good birthday present. But also, happy early birthday. I'm so sorry like it's happening on your birthday, but if you could pop in, we'll probably be going for like 7 hours at most. I'm gonna imagine because we're doing a whole season. But yeah, King, hello. Hello, hello. Okay, so that is my spiel of theater. Let's get started on a warm-up. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Check it out. I drew it already. It's done. No, that's Keira's art. So I'm gonna do a revenge, or I'm gonna at least start a revenge art for Keira. This is her Sona that you have probably seen before during the Stardew streams and also the last Mario Party stream. She was Waluigi. Yeah, I was talking Theater Farm, and that's coming up July 28th. I should have like a thing that I can hotkey press and just be like flash July 28th on the screen. I wonder if I still have the theater slideshow. Hold on. Yes! Yes! It's amazing. Incredible. Okay. You're gonna hear about that a lot. You're gonna... tomorrow, it's 2 weeks. Tomorrow, it's 2 weeks, and we know I get a little crazy when it's 2 weeks before a fundraising stream. Vouch 10,000%. Yeah, for anybody in the chat who's been to one of these, please tell everybody how much chaos it is. It's always chaos. It's always chaos. I'm gonna start a timer so I don't go overboard with this. This might be loud, so I'm sorry. Anybody. Everybody. It's amazing. I think there were like 19 tail times the first stream, but it was a 24-hour stream, so they were pretty spread out. There were a lot of tail times though, and there were a lot of really big anonymous donations that were just so. It seriously helped so much, you guys. Like, it's so freaking awesome to see so much work get done on the theater. Spread out till you got there. Yeah. They weren't super spread out. Usually it was just like a spree. Like there would be like 3 tail times in a row, and it was death. If you've never seen a tail time, terrifying. It's terrifying. What? Okay. Let's have some input. How are we gonna do this revenge? How are we gonna do this revenge? What kind of pose? I like this pose. It kind of reminds me of in SpongeBob when Mr. Krabs calls them not lame, and they're like, not lame. I don't know how to describe it. Just like do 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 do. I just want to do gremlin pose. Hang on. I don't know how cartoony I want to do this. Keira is just a gremlin to me. So I'm like, just going. She's just going. I kind of just want to. Hang on. Keira, I don't know if you're here. Everybody's favorite tiefling. That is actually a goblin. Or is she? I don't know. Oh, it's Azara. Hello. That's bad. I don't like this. Hold on. I might... There we go. Okay. I don't like it. What kind of pose? Yeah, Kira's Team Bloom. So if you're Team Wither with me, attack. Attack. Hold on. Wait, is it .net? Wait, hold on. I just, here we go. Here we go. Eyeball emoji. Attack! Attack her! We're gonna get her! She's not here. I don't think she's here. We're gonna get her. Okay, I've wasted 4 minutes. I need to figure out a pose. Let me look up, cute. What if I looked up tiefling pose? Aw. Ooh, I like this. This is a dynamic pose. I think I'm gonna do something like this. You do not see it, I'm sorry. But I'm just gonna draw it real fast. Because that's the best way to do like a dynamic pose, I have learned, is just kinda go real fast. Let's do a line of action like this. There we go. There we go. Okay. This is the warm-up. This is how we warming up today. Okay, how... Let's do that. I don't know how to draw feet, but it doesn't matter. I mean, I do. It's just... This is the dynamic pose we're doing first. We gotta make everything look right with the flow. Can't worry too much about the details yet. Like, there we go. Okay. Ooh! Okay. We're learning how to draw. Welcome. I'm not looking at the chat, so if anybody's misbehaving, you better stop. I don't know why I say that every time I come back and everybody's talking about things they shouldn't, and I'm like, no! Stop being naughty. Don't do that. Whatever you're doing, stop, chat. What a dynamic little pose. Okay. Okay, weird foreshortening going on here. There we go. And then we got a punch. Kick, punch, it's all in the mind. Okay. Okay, I think we got something, and then I can just refine the anatomy, make it better. Oh! Wrong thing. And now I'm gonna look at chat and I'm gonna get angry at all of you. Oh, how dare you post emojis? That's illegal! Oh my god, is that Flubber? Holy shit. I love tieflings. The last time I played D&D, which we never finished it, but one of my party members was a tiefling paladin. He was a good boy. He was a good boy. He was a very good boy. Yeah! Rotating the Duke Shark in my mind. Okay. And now, I'm gonna pop this out. There's a Sable's cat. Oh, there we go. And now I'm gonna add some deets. Are we posting emotes? It seems we are emoting. Hello, Queen Snarf. Oh my god. So many fine folks. I think I know, like, most of those. Yeah, I think I know all of them. Yeah, that's a king. That's a king. That's a Val. Oh, there's a Proxy. There's a Squid Punk. Oh my god, all of my friends are here. Incredible. How are you, Queen Snarf? Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. There we go. Let's see. Everyone is here! I know I've mentioned this before, but do you all remember in, I think it was Super Smash Bros. Melee, the one for GameCube, how the Smash announcer said Ganondorf? Oh my god, the cat is watching stream with you. The cat recognizes other cats. I'm so proud. Ugh, no. I think I want to refine this anatomy before adding anything else. So let's do that. Let me move this arm, because the shoulder isn't out far enough, I don't think. The way the announcer said everything, it was like, Mario! Luigi! Link! Zelda! I don't think he was as excited about Zelda, but he says Ganondorf like Ganondorf. And it kills me every time. Like, why are you so mad about Ganondorf? Fox! Ganondorf, I guess. I guess. Okay, I don't want to worry too much about the hand. I'll do some detail. Like, make it apparent that this is a Fist. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Whenever I draw, like... I mean, I guess tieflings in a way are sort of furry, but not really. They're like demons. But whenever I draw characters that aren't really like so much furry, they're more humanoid, I'm always like thrown off. I try to put like a tuft of fur at the, and I'm like, no! No! So far I've drawn one character that isn't a furry for this art fight. I've drawn 4 pieces. And one of the people I did art for didn't have any furry characters, so I was like, well, I guess I will no, I wasn't like that. I was like, oh shit, this outfit is awesome, and then I drew it. Sometimes I draw not furries. Sometimes. I drew a comic for like 5 years that had no furries in it. I didn't become a furry artist until rather recently. Like 4 years ago recently. But I was like, wow, this is amazing. This is incredible. Okay, you're not gonna see her feet. She's gonna be wearing shoes, so... Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Better. Okay, how? I really just want to do another fist. I feel like that would be fitting. Just gotta figure out how I want it. Anatomy. Like that. Like that? Okay, sure. Sure. There we go. There we go. Okay, I think I like that. And I'll figure out the face better. Very cute. What is this? What is this? Oh, it's Space Channel 5, that's why. I was like, what the fuck is this? Oh. Furries are fun because you can make them unique while still being pretty simple. Yeah! It's never too late to start drawing furries. It's never too late. It's not too late. It's never too late. I'm trying to use Artfight to be stressed about drawing, to not be stressed about drawing furries. Anatomy has me so confused. You gotta like fuck with anatomy a little bit. When I first started drawing furries, I would just draw like people but with triangle noses and ears. And that seemed to work out okay. Okay. Now, listen to the sounds of birds. I feel like Artfight is a great opportunity to like make connections with new art people. It truly is, because there are people that, like, the one time I participated in Artfight, they're still like mutuals with me. Like, one person I did an art fight for is a cameo in Mixed Feelings Elysium. And that's pretty awesome. I think Artfight is like a super cool like project, and I'm glad that it has been made. Cause like more artists need to meet other artists. Martial arts, yeah. I think like the best thing you can do for your art is surround yourself with other artists. If you are able to. Like, whether that's in real life or just like in your online circles. Oh, more Space Channel 5. I think. Sure is. I think the composer for Space Channel 5 also did the music in a Sonic Adventure game. I'm pretty sure. Hello, Soul! This is your first year and it's such a blast. Yeah, it really is. It's fun just cause, like, you can draw art for people. Like, you can find really, really awesome, like, character designs and, like, just cool art in general. It's just, I love it. It's great. It's great. It's an awesome opportunity to find more art friends. Sometimes I feel intimidated by good artists, like they're so cool and talented, surely they are too cool to be my friend. No! 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 Listen. No. No. I said listen, then I had nothing to say. It's never like, there's, I don't think I've ever met an artist that's like too cool to talk to anybody else, and anybody that's like that is not worth talking to, honestly. Yeah! Brickleborg! Yes, flex your art muscles. There are also, like, there are some people, I've never run into this personally, but I've heard of it. There are people that will get, like, uppity if, like, they draw you art and you don't draw art, like, back. Because, like, sometimes you don't have the time, or maybe, like, they don't have any characters that you're interested in. So you don't draw anything for them. And that's also, like, a valid reason not to draw art. Like, revenge art, or art, like, in general for somebody. And some people will get uppity, like, oh, I drew you art, now you have to draw me art. And it's like, that's not the rules. Like, you can just do whatever art you want on your own time. And, like, if you're able to do revenge art and you want to, like, go for it. But if you're not able to, or you don't want to, like, you don't have to. Like, it's okay. There should be no stress. And people that are like that, it's like, well, get off of Artfight. Not everybody has all the time in the world to do art for you. It's not an obligation. This is just for fun. And if we're able to draw you art, we'll do it. You know? Artfight sounds so fun, but I'm too scared. Maybe one year. It's nothing to be scared of. Even though I just said something that would be a less than ideal situation, I don't think that's super common. And those sorts of people aren't worth your time anyway. I've seen a lot of people, what they'll do is they will do basically like your character here's like before art fight, and just pick a bunch of like characters they like and then draw them in those like already predetermined poses. And some people might consider that cheating. I think that's really like smart, because then you can just make a ton of art. And some people are just happy to see like art done of their characters, whether it's like a predetermined pose or not. Like, come on. If you just want to just that noise. If you just want to kick out that art like real fast, that's a perfectly valid way to do that. It's scary. It is pretty scary. Don't plagiarize and don't do NFTs. Those are basically my only rules. Those are good rules. Don't destroy the environment. And don't steal other people's work and call it your own. Don't do it. Such a cute outfit. What? Oops. Oh! My scrunchy tablet pen noises. Okay. Ugh. Okay. There we go. And now I can do her face. Her face! If I can bring up the freaking... There it is. Reference. There we go. I love her. What a good bean. I am excited to play Stardew Valley with this good bean. Once again. Oh. But nah. Totally understand, like, being intimidated by, like, artists you think that are, like, better than you or cooler than you. I totally understand, like, being intimidated. But, like, not everybody, but a lot of people in the art community that, like, you may, like, look up to, they're going to, like, love your art. There's something to love about everybody's art, I personally think. And I've met some, like, artists that, like, I was like, oh, I'm intimidated, your art is amazing, and you're really popular, oh shit, and then they're like, can I see your art? And I'm like, oh god, oh fuck, and then I show them my art, and they're like, wow, I love this, and I'm like, oh shit. It's, like, oh man, Artfight never changes, god. You're right, both the layout and, like, the politics. Nah. Like, truly, if you like think about it long enough, what are you afraid of when it comes to, like, interfacing with an artist that you think is, like, better than you? Are you afraid that they're gonna look at your art and go, this sucks, I hate this? Like, that's never gonna happen. And if it does, like I said, these people aren't worth your time. What if they don't think I'm cool? What if they don't think you're cool But Janie, you're like the coolest fucking person I've ever met. You're so fucking cool. Anybody who doesn't think you're cool just doesn't have eyes. No, but for real, if somebody doesn't think you're cool, probably there's just like no chemistry, and that's fine. That's fine. Also, who followed me? Who did that? Shade the Hellhound. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome in. JG, what are you doing at work? Get out of... No, I'm just kidding. Popping in to say hi, though. Hello. Okay, I know my alarm went off, but I have been dawdling. So... I want to draw the way Keira does little mouth. Oh my goodness, what just happened? Gift to tier sub to Soul Foxy. 341, that's insane. You're gonna get to like 1,000 someday. Sorry boss, gotta leave, the cat is streaming. That's a perfectly valid. That's a perfectly valid excuse. Listen. I fucking love the way Keira draws mouths like that. It's so cute. Oh, okay. There we go. I just want to finish the face. And also the horns. Oh my goodness. Shade Hellhound. Enjoy your gift sub. What a warm welcome. Closing up for the day. We gotta watch this cat. See? Perfectly valid. Oh shit. Okay. I just wanna... oh! This is bad. I just wanna finish... There we go. Something like that. It's not done. Okay. I join and immediately someone gets snarfed. Hello, Amy. Hello. You brought the snarfening. Oh god! Of course you get snarfed too. You got it! Thank you so much, Queen Snarf, as always. But take care of yourself. I know you do, but take care of yourself. Stay safe. Be responsible. I'm just saying that as a precaution. Okay, I think I have an initial sketch. Look at this goblin. I promise you I'm only doing this because I can. That is, you are a saint. I think I've already made this joke, but I should have made the crown like a Pope hat. Cause you're I'm gonna drink. Yes. Okay. Okay. Let me close that. Don't need to save that. I don't like her hair, but when I do the line art, I'll fix everything that I don't like. That's how I do. So I'm gonna save this as Keira in July. There we go. Save that. Just moved into a new apartment yesterday. Everybody's moving. It's a moving time. It's so hot. I feel bad for everybody who's moving in the middle of this heat. But congratulations on your apartment. I hope you adjust well. Okay, I'm about to do some line art coloring in here. And I'm gonna change this piece for... Wait, let me just say commission. Mission 4. Let me just say Punk Cat 96. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, I've been there. I have moved upwards of 20 times in my life. It's a lot. It's so foreign to me when somebody's like, oh yeah, I've lived in the same exact house my entire life. I'm like, how did, what? That's a thing? You move more than even me? It's funny, like, the reason, like, it's just, people will be like, oh, were you, like, a military kid? No. And be like, why did you move so much? Because they would raise the rent and we wouldn't be able to afford it, so we had to move somewhere cheaper. And that was why I moved so often. Oh, I'm sorry, my ding is so loud it moved my mouth. Hold on, let me turn it down. If you're wondering what the ding is, I have Pomodoro timers going because that keeps me focused. Used to move at the end of pretty much every lease. Yeah, that's what we would do. That's what we would do. That is the way. Now, if you remember this commission I started last stream, I'm nearly done. Maybe I might finish this stream. I'll probably get close to finished, but pretty close. This is Crystal, but as a rat instead of a cat. She's normally a lynx. And she has now been Banuified. And now this is Ratification. I have drawn Crystal many times. Also, I've lived in like several states. I've lived in 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my 5th state I've lived in. Feeling the effects of the rat beam? Yeah. There's a vial. A voil. She drank a voil. The forbidden voil. Moving is so weird because you've only lived in one house, but you've helped Mochi move like over a dozen times. Yeah, I've also helped a lot of people move. Razzle! Welcome! Hello! Welcome in! We're over here drawing rat. Cat rat? Rat cat. Ratification in process. Duke, hello! I did not live in Texas. I've driven through Texas. I've driven through a lot of states. I gotta say, no hate on Texans. I think Texas is the most terrifying state I've ever driven through. Krat? Yeah, that's a good name. This is a funky song to draw to. Like, my first experience driving through Texas, I was starving, and I was like, oh, we gotta stop somewhere. Stopped at, like, Dairy Queen. Go into this Dairy Queen. And there are dudes wearing cowboy hats, like 3-foot tall cowboy hats. That's a little excessive. That's an exaggeration. Yeah, you know, I don't blame anybody living in Texas right now to be, like, terrified. Y'all, like, please stay safe out there in Texas. Oh my god. Okay, another thing. This is just silly experience. My first Texas experience. So I was driving through the Panhandle, you know, the very top, the one that like kind of goes into Oklahoma, right? Stop in this Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen has a freaking Texan menu. Like, they have a Texan menu, a menu specifically for Texas. Razzle, enjoy your gift sub. Thank you so much, Queen Snarf. Oh shit! So they had like a Tex-Mex menu for Dairy Queen, and I was like, holy goddamn shit! What I need is something from this Texas menu. I can't not order from this. So I got like a taco bowl. It's pretty good. There are Dairy Queens outside of Texas? Oh, absolute. Wait, what? Is Dairy Queen like? Is Dairy Queen? Is it a Texan franchise? Steak fajitas and a sundae. Oh boy, American classic. But nah, I just thought that was the most absurd thing because like, I grew up in Florida. We didn't have Floridian menus in like fast food chains. Oh no, Dairy Queen's everywhere. As somebody who's lived in 5 different states, every one of the states I've lived in has had a Dairy Queen. They're all over America. Their slogan is DQ. That's what I love about Texas. Yeah, probably in Texas. Are you? Wait. Hey, Cortana. I've turned you off. I forgot. I turned her off because she was annoying me. Hold on. Where was Dairy Queen founded? Illinois! What are y'all doing in Texas? What? Dairy Queen slogan in Texas. What the fuck? That's what I like about Texas. This fast food chain from Illinois. Shut. The Texas exclusive restaurant chain. I hate to burst your bubble, Amy. I hate to burst your bubble. It is not Texan. What? Texas has appropriated Dairy Queen. I am losing it over this. Texas is like, this ice cream's good. It's from Illinois? No, fuck that. This is Texan now. That's a lot of water. I'm sorry, I'm thirsty. Listen, I'm so glad I told that story because this is so silly. This is so silly. Oh my god, I can't believe this. What's wrong with Texas? I had Culver's recently. Culver's is so good. If you're unfamiliar, it's more of a Midwestern chain. They've like spread out. I know they're in Florida now. They're really good. I like them. And there was one time I brought up how when I was moving from California to Wisconsin, a huge like common opinion that people were saying when I was like, yeah, I'm gonna move to Wisconsin, was people were like, they don't have any food there. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Do you think that people in the Midwest just starve? They're like, they don't have any good food there. They don't have any fresh food. And it's like, what the fuck? There's a year-round farmer's market a 5-minute walk away. And I mentioned this during a stream a while back, and somebody was like, dude, fucking Culver's is from Wisconsin. Dude, no, California doesn't like the Midwest in general. Like, anywhere out of California is like Mad Max wasteland. Oh my god. No, Culver's, king. every state but Vermont. Oh my god. It's true. It's true. California doesn't like anywhere that's not California. It's really weird. It's really weird. No hate, because like Queen Snarf, you're in California. You know what I'm talking about. I lived there for a year, and like you would mention any other state, and they'd be like, "Oh, it's a wasteland there," basically. And it's like, no, dude. People live in other places, and they are not barbarians like you think they are. I don't know what to tell you, my guy. America's a big country. California is not the only one with civilized people. There was this weird, like, exchange I had on Facebook forever ago, when I was still on Facebook, where I shared, like, a meme that was, like, talking about how, like, the rent in Florida was insane. It was saying, like, it's, like, $2,000 a month or something. And then somebody was like, wait, why is the rent in Florida so, like, as expensive as California? And I'm like, because Florida is also a gentrified hellscape like California. Did you not know this? You guys aren't, like, the only state that is really expensive to live in. It's also it's tourist town as hell. Like, of course it's expensive as hell to live in. It's Florida. I think the place or houses that are regularly priced at $4 million and up cares about anybody other than themselves? Yeah. Oh my god. I could not tell you how much my mom would froth at the mouth whenever she saw an out-of-state license plate. That's crazy to me. Okay, now I'm revealing, I'm doxing myself and saying every state that I lived in almost. When I moved to North Carolina from Florida, every time somebody saw a Florida license plate, they were like, oh god, because that's completely valid, because any Floridian drivers are awful at driving, especially in a mountainous region, because Florida is flat. Florida was hell? Yes. I grew up there. Florida is hell. It's hell because it's hot, it's humid, it always feels like a sauna, and I should be drawing right now, but I'm thirsty and I need to yell about Florida. Hold on. This is not Gadget from Rescue Rangers. This is Crystal turned into a rat. She kind of does look like Gadget though, doesn't she? Not to be like, no, you're wrong, but yeah. Oh. Floridians can't look up. Oh my god. Hold on. Let me. What are we shading with here? Purple? 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 Purple might be good. Okay. Ugh. I just got so heated about California. California's got a lot of Mexican and Japanese immigrants, whereas Florida has a lot of Venezuelan and Colombian. Oh yeah, I had a lot of friends from Colombia and Venezuela. Wisconsin? Yeah, Wisconsin has a lot of Slavic immigrants. Like, I hear a lot of Slavic, like, languages. And also Dutch and German. Super interesting. It was so strange, like, moving from Florida, which has, like, Florida's, like, probably 50%, like, Hispanic. Moving from Florida to, North Carolina, like, everybody, oh god, it's, like, awful, and, like, people are racist as hell, but they were like, oh god, there are so many Mexicans here, and I was like, dude, I'm from Florida. We have way more Mexicans, and also, you're racist, and why are you complaining about this? Stop. Yeah, I lived in North California, which was also, the weather in California is awesome. Like, especially Northern California. It was so nice, like, year-round. Goddamn. There's, like, a German restaurant here that I still want to try. German food is just, like, so goddamn heavy. I love it. It's just so heavy. I'm glad I ate pizza before the stream because now I'm not gonna get hungry because I'm so full of pizza, y'all. Ooh. Fill yourself with pizza. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Make your dreams come true, Janie. Oh no, losing power for 24 hours. Oh. I mean, if there was ice in your freezer, perhaps it's okay. Maybe. Maybe. If it was meat, I wouldn't risk it, but it's just cheese. You think you will roll the dice? Well, please stay safe. If it still feels cold, I think you're good. I mean, I feel like the cheese is like processed enough on a frozen pizza that you should be safe. You should be. I would hope so. Gosh, uncolored, this really does look like Gadget, huh? Bricklebork, now that you've said it. But yeah, that's what she looks like, colored. Throw that 20-sided dice. Roll a 20. You eat it, it heals all your wounds. Oh yeah. This is Lavender Town. The cave theme in Pokemon is pretty similar to Lavender Town, isn't it? Or no, I'm thinking of Viridian Forest, I think. Wait, no, the cave theme is dun 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 na 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 dun na 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 dun na na. I guess that's pretty close. It's the same sort of like level of spookiness. I'm excited! Spooky jams. Yeah, you know. Same thing. What was I gonna say? I'm so excited for Klonoa 2 on Saturday. Oh, shit! Thank you for the thank you for the bits, Queen Snarf. Unfortunately have to dip, but hopefully I'll be able to stop by soon. Thank you for coming by and thanks for the bits, Queen Snarf. It's always nice to see you. Have a good day if I don't see you later. So long. How is Klonoa treating you? Well, I'm keeping the second one fresh because I have not played that since I was very small. The first one I've played so many times that I can play. It's like muscle memory almost. I have some thoughts. I love it. I love it so far. It looks gorgeous. And it's basically just a reskin. I I played the first one because I'm like, you know, we just played this. It's not gonna ruin the stream if I play it again. Also, I wanted to like get my commentary ready because I have a lot to say about like how they handled the remake. I think it was handled relatively well, but there are a lot of strange decisions. Okay. One decision I think is very silly. So they redid Klonoa's voice lines like in-game. You know, like when he jumps, he says wahoo. That sounds different. That's re-recorded. And the damage noises, all that stuff, that's all re-recorded. And it sounds fine, and it's cute. It sounds like Klonoa, and it's fine. However, all of the lines in the game, like in the cutscenes, they're all the crunchy PS1 lines. So they sound like this. They sound like this. It's like... Yeah. And I'm just like, you guys could have redone those. Like, the funny thing is, I've never played the remake, because there was a remake for the Wii in 2008, which I never played that, but Case did. And Case pointed out, why do they have the PS1 voices? And I was like, I guess people complain too much about the redone voice acting. And they were like, yeah, but they redid the Phantomillion in the remake, so they should have had that ready. And I'm like, they redid it? Why didn't they just put it in? They just have the really compressed PS1 voices, and it's just really silly. They probably lost the remake. They probably lost the files. That's such a common occurrence when it comes to like remakes and remasters. They lost it. It's gone. I mean, even if they lost it, it wouldn't be too much effort to just have people speak gibberish in cute voices. People disliked the Wii Phantomillion? Oh. I gotta check that out then. I'm curious now. I wonder if that's just Namco being like bitter and being like, well, you didn't like our remake Phantomillion, huh? Well, here's the crunchy PS1 Phantomillion. I hope you enjoy it. God. Yippo. Doop-a-doo-doo. Doop-a-doo-doo. That's it. Doop-a-doo-doo. Oh, wah, 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 wah. I love Klonoa. I think it's a really good remake. I think a lot of the issues I have with it are just that it's like they touched up the remake. Because I talked about this recently. The cutscenes, for some goddamn reason, you cannot press like a button to advance the dialogue. You just have to wait the dialogue through, and I imagine it's because they had the cutscenes timed to voice acting in the remake. And if they are just touching up the remake, then they probably still have that in there for that reason. But also, like, they still could have had it, like, press a button to advance. Press to continue, like, whatever. Maybe he'll get a new game someday with a hip new design covered in belts. Yeah, sell Klonoa to Square Enix, they'll know what to do. Klonoa 2 is great through the graphics of the first level, though the graphics of the first level looks totally different from the original. Worse. What? You know, I don't remember the second game incredibly well at all. So I can't really compare the remake to the original. Funny story. Hilarious story. I vaguely remembered the other day. The reason I probably don't remember, any of Klonoa, and any of Klonoa 2 specifically is probably because I gave blood right before I played that game. I gave blood to myself. What does that mean? It was for a blood transfusion. I had to get surgery when I was very, very young. And I had to give myself blood, so I had no blood in my body. And so I don't remember Klonoa 2 because it was a fever dream. Wait, so in the remake they replaced the wavy ocean with a flat texture? Interesting. Yeah, what's the deal with Wii games and water? Like, bad water. I don't think I've ever seen good water in a Wii game. Not a Wii game. Switch game. Troll physics. They put an out and IV in one arm and an in the other arm. Always have blood supply. No. I read troll physics like, these are the physics of a troll instead of like, troll as in a verb. God. No, it was like in advance I gave myself blood. It was like several weeks, like a few months before getting me surgery. Though after I did it, I was so out of it and almost passed out. They were like, you probably shouldn't do this again. And I'm like, oh, I am not big enough to give blood. Had a similar experience with the game. Everybody's gone to the Rapture. I got a concussion right after finishing it, and now that game is a weird dream to me. It's weird how few outlets reviewed Klonoa HD. I've been seeing a lot of reviews. Gotta head off. See ya! Thanks for stopping by. Oh. Oh! Okay, now my ding ding is not loud enough. I didn't even see that it went off. My ding ding. Oh. Next couple months are gonna be the month of the Switch. Since we raised the money to get a Switch, I gotta stream from it now. I gotta stream from it. Gotta get some mileage out of that boy. Gotta drink some water too. Hold on. It's so hot, I gotta stay hydrated. It's only 70 degrees Fahrenheit today, but you know. It's like 80 because I cooked a pizza like a fool. See, I saw there's a Bayonetta 3 trailer that just came out. I don't remember them announcing Bayonetta 3. I don't know if I just forgot. I never played Bayonetta. I hear it's good. I hear it's good. I think I might like it. It seems cool. Bayonetta's like pretty. And I'm gay, so you may. You know? She looks pretty. I like her. It seems kind of a fan servicey game. Bayo. It's funny you shorten Bayo. You shorten it to Bayo. I literally just watched a speed run by somebody named Bayo. And I'm like, who? What? Oh, Bayonetta. Yeah, I gotta put Bayonetta on my list. Gotta put that on my list. I don't know if I'd stream it. Maybe. I don't know. I know I try to like aim for more like retro games or like games that like nostalgic games. Remakes of games. Pokemon is like my exception because Pokemon is always nostalgic even if it's a newer Pokemon. I'm not usually into fan servicey type characters, but I have to make an exception for Bayonetta. Bayonetta, like, seems like a good exception. I feel like there's, like, fan service of, like, girl characters that's, like, it's like everybody else sexualizing this character, but every time I see like fan service stuff with Bayonetta, it's like herself like sexualizing herself, and that's like empowering, you know? You know? It's over a decade old. Is that considered retro now? Because I consider PS2, like PS3, once you hit like PS3 era, that's no longer retro to me. She owns her sexiness. She's powerful. Exactly. Exactly. You get it. Bayo is short for bayonnaise. Yes. Yes. You're right. Have you guys seen, like, the pre-packaged, like, mixtures of condiments? Like, oh man, I can't even think of an example. Like ketchup and mayonnaise mixed together and they call it like ketchup-naise or something. Well, sriracha mayonnaise is like a thing. Sriracha mayo. Nasty. Just do it yourself. This isn't Pac-Man World Remake. You guys, there's a... there's a... Hang on. There's a thing over here. There's a thing over here. It's right here. For those who missed it. The only time that's not on screen is during the Stardew streams, because I play my own music, because they don't... Wait, do they have Busta Groove music on here? I actually never looked. They also don't have Parappa, which makes me very sad. They don't have Busta Groove. That's a crime against humanity. It's a crime. Mayo and ketchup? You know, mayo and ketchup's fine. When I was a kid, I used to mix like all of my condiments. I used to mix ketchup, mayonnaise, and mustard, and ketchup and mustard, and it's good. It's fine. I mean, think about it. The condiments you put on a burger are ketchup, mayo, and mustard. Like, come on. They're already mixed together. It's fine. Listen. Oh! No! Okay, that's not what I wanted. Call that custard. I put mayo on everything. I used to love mayonnaise for some reason when I was a kid. Like, it's weird. I would just dip fries in mayonnaise, and I was like, this is delicious. And then at some point, I just went a long time without doing it, and then I tried to do it again, and I was like, this is fucking disgusting. Why am I doing this? And I was like, it's like mayonnaise started tasting different. Mayo and ketchup is just 2/3 of Thousand Island dressing anyway. Okay. Has anybody in the chat been to Raising Cane's, which is chicken, chain restaurant, or chain, fast food chain? Anybody been to Cane's? Anybody? Yes? Okay, Cesara, that's my favorite fast food. It's my favorite fast food. They have cane sauce, right? Cane sauce is ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise, and Worcestershire sauce with salt and pepper. That's all it is. And it's delicious. And you can make it yourself. Oh yeah, Bianca, we got you. We got you, Cane's. Woo! Raisin Cane's. I don't think you have Raisin Cane's in Australia Thursday. They don't have them everywhere in America, so it's really good. I like it. Mix your condiments. Just mix them. Don't be afraid. Speaking of Klonoa, here's some Klonoa 2 remix music. Yippee! Awesome. Oh! Okay. Oh my god. Saying yippee reminded me of, I lost my shit. I was watching Vinny Vinesauce play Pokemon Puzzle League. Because I was like, why is he playing Pokemon Puzzle League? And it turns out he just wanted to. Apparently it's now available in the Nintendo 64, like, shop, whatever, thing on the Switch. When you win as Ash, he goes, yippee! Made me lose my shit. Used to do the HelloFresh thing a while back, and I'm a lot more comfortable messing with different flavor combos now. Yeah, like, those meal boxes definitely, especially if you're not, like, super, into cooking, they really can, help you step out of your comfort zone. I did Blue Apron for a bit, and that gave me a lot of ideas as well. The voice clips from the game are forever etched in my memory. I feel that. I was saying the same thing as I was watching Vinny play. Especially Lieutenant Surge. Oh, poor baby. I'm gonna win! Sorry. It's the worst. It's such a good puzzle game, but like the voice clips, I wish you could turn them off. Because, oh my god, they get so annoying. Poliwhirl! I'm gonna take you down. Sorry. There's a, fuck. Oh my god. So, I played the first level of Klonoa 2, just to see, like, how it ran. And then I saw, like, the name of the next level was, like, Baguji. Because there's a character named Baguji. And ever since I saw that, I have not been able to get Baguji out of my head. I'm like, Baguji. Baguji. Baguji! I can't. It's the echolalia. Baguji. It's always so weird when you just get a word. I don't even know if it's necessarily echolalia. But, like, when you just get a word stuck in your head and then you're just, like, idly, like, drawing and then it's, like, suddenly it's just the little Klonoa in your head is just like, Baguji! And you're like, oh! Baguji! Just sometimes there's a word or a name. It just sticks there. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Now goodbye. Blue Mysterious, no, come back! Come back! Welcome. Hello. I'm glad you stopped by. Vibin'. I'm gonna do a blue. I'm gonna do a blue for the bluer. There we go. Bluish gray. There we go. Nice. Awesome. Ekum bokum. Oh god, another one. Another one that gets stuck in my head is Googer. I got you some blue. That's another one. It was a Googer. That Garfield trailer, that's another one. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's the dude. There's a video of that dude who's like, let's see what lies within the depths of my trailer. And he opens his vent, and there's a freaking Garfield doll in the vent, and he's like, whoa! It's another one. Another good name that sticks in my brain. Bugenhagen. Bugenhagen. That is so fun to say. Bugenhagen. Now you'll never be able to stop saying it. Bugenhagen. Bugen. Especially when you just say Bugen. Oh my god. Holy shit. Bugenhagen. If you don't know who Bugenhagen is, he's the best character in Final Fantasy VII. I can't fucking wait. I can't wait for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Oh, I want to see Bugen. Bugenhagen. I love how you spelled it. It's so good. Oh my god. Echolalia moment was how I realized people can hear through drive-through microphones after they stop talking to you, because I repeated everything someone said to me and then they were looking at me real weird when I was paying. Oh my god. I have never watched Gravity Falls. I think I watched the first episode and for some reason I couldn't get into it. The Duchess approves has the best gibberish names. I don't know if it was like the humor and the timing for Gravity Falls was like great. I think it was the art style that I couldn't really get into. Like, no hate on like Alex Hirsch is great. I love that guy. But I don't know, that art style in particular has always just made me go meh, nah. Rove! Rove! How has your freaking Nuzlocke been going? I have not been able to catch it yet, but I am excited every time I hear updates. How is your Entei Slayer Mudkip? It sure is going. Have you had any deaths? Rest in peace, if you have. Oh god, I keep spitting on my screen. Who? Okay. Faulkner. Faulkner. Oh wait, so you're playing Gen 2? Is Faulkner Gen 2? I think so. Heart Gold, okay. For some reason I thought it was Gen 3 just because you had a Mudkip, but it's a randomizer, so. No, Slakoth. You don't miss Corsola, but Corsola? Are the levels random too? Because that'd be nuts. Randomizers are so fun. I wish I could randomize Arceus, because oh, that'd be so silly. Imagine running around and you just run into a Lugia. Like, what the fuck? You've run into 10 Latias in a row? I wonder if, it just sets, like, specific Pokemon on each route. Wait, if you're playing Heart Gold, I think I might have played, if you're playing, like, a set randomizer, I think I might have played the same set randomizer that you were playing. Because I also ran into a Latias on, I don't know if it was Route 29. It was like that bug area, like the bug champion area. So I definitely had a Latias on my team. Hello! Hello! This is for you, Crystal. Latias is good. Oh. You ran into Mew and Latias on the same route. When you randomize, it's different every time. Like, if someone else played the same random game, they'll get the same encounters. Yeah. Okay, so you actually, like, customize the random. Okay. Because I found somebody just made a randomized, like, set thing with the randomizer and then just exported the game file, and I was just like, ooh, and I played it myself. The Team Rocket boss wiped me the fuck out in that save file to the point where I gave up on that Nuzlocke. Oh yeah, I think I have the randomizer thing. Bob Cass! Thank you for the water. Appreciate it. I'm taking so many sips. I'm so thirsty today. Oh. You get that real ASMR drinking, sipping noise. Man, I want to play Ape Escape. But do I? Do I? Or will it be suffering? Oh, fuck yeah, taking a painting break and then eat a sandwich. Sandwich sounds good. Sandwich sounds good. I've heard it's really good and I've never seen it. You should play it. Well, we're listening to some music from it right now, and that's the best part about Ape Escape, is the music is fucking awesome. You wouldn't think a game called Ape Escape would have awesome music, but holy shit, it does. Tazara recently played it. I think Tazara's still playing Ape Escape 2, which doesn't have good music, but it's still fun. Also, the main character is voiced by the voice actress who did Ash. And Natalie is voiced by the same voice actress who did Misty for some reason. Because, you know, choices had to be made like that. Ape Escape 2 is okay. I never beat Ape Escape 3, but what I played was really fun. Alright! My name's Jimmy! And I'm gonna catch them all! The monkeys, I mean. Not Pokemon. And then Natalie comes in like, Ash! I mean, Jimmy! I can't do Misty's voice, I'm sorry. You gotta repay me for my broken bike, Ash Ketchum! I mean, Jimmy! Oh! Pikachu! I mean, Pipachi! God. God, it's just Ape Escape music all the way down. That's why people come to my streams, is I listen to mostly Ape Escape music. Jimmy! You fucked up my bike! Oh no! Not this again! together forever, no matter how long. I'm only here because I can't figure out how to Google Ape Escape soundtrack. I just love that Ape Escape has like the best music. It's like it's Soichi Terada, who's like a house musician. Like he composes house music. And the devs for Ape Escape come to him and they're like, hey, you want to make music for our game about catching monkeys? And he was like, absolutely? Are you kidding me? And so he made music for Ape Escape. I love how that was just like a thing in the 90s. Like, there's a game called Incredible Crisis, which is a really strange, like, minigame extravaganza, which, god damn it, I need to play that for a stream someday. It's not that long. It's a very, very absurd game. And they got, like, they got a ska band to do the music for it. They got a ska band. I wonder if I can find the opening song to Incredible Crisis. Hold on. Incredible Crisis. No, not on Spotify. But I'm gonna open up YouTube and I really highly doubt that I'll get, like, copyright anything for this, but it's Incredible Crisis opening. This song fucks. Incredible Crisis opening theme. Tokyo Ska Paradise Orchestra is what they're called. This is loud as fuck. The sound of the 90s. Oh my god, this fucks. God, I love ska. Ooh! What if we just listen to Incredible Crisis music? Let's go. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit more. I love ska. Doesn't it? It has no business. It has no business fucking as hard as it does. This is one of those soundtracks that has no business being this good, right? God, I gotta play Incredible Crisis. It's such a silly game. It's so funny. Oh my god! If I had a theme song, it would be ska. This is my theme song now. I'm almost done shading this. So, in Incredible Crisis, the premise is, there's like this nuclear family, right? A mom, a dad, a daughter, a son, right? They live with their grandma. And it opens with the grandma being like, oh, it's my birthday today, right? And they're all like, oh shoot, we gotta get you a present before we get home. And so the dad goes to an office job, the mom like goes shopping, you know, all the like stereotypical mom and dad things. The girl goes to high school, the boy goes to elementary school. And as they are trying to get home and like get a present for grandma, they get into shenanigans. And the shenanigans in gameplay form are presented basically like Mario Party minigames. They are about as frustrating and stupid as Mario Party minigames. And, for example, what's his name? Oh, this is the whole soundtrack. Awesome. Give me this. Fuck yeah, the menu theme. And so, oh god, what is his name? The dad. So he's in his office job, and his boss, he's got the hots for his boss. She comes out and she's like, all right, everybody, it's time to do our daily stretches. And then that becomes a mini game. It becomes a rhythm game. And it becomes absolutely absurd. And then shenanigans happen. There's a statue with a big globe that is being lifted in, like, to be placed somewhere, and then the globe falls out and then crashes through the window and then rolls through the halls of the office building. And as the dad, you have to mash the X button to run away from the giant, like, globe. And then there are hurdles that you have to jump over while you are mashing the X button. And then you have to go in the elevator, but there's things falling in the elevator, and it's another mini game where you have to mash another button and then move out of the way when things are falling. It's insane. It's great. Nuclear Family always reminds me of that book, The Phantom Toll Booth, because of the 2.5 children statistic for an average family or whatever, and I just imagine half a child. See, I've always been told a nuclear family is a mom, a dad, a daughter, a son. There is no effect on the population. That's how it has been described to me, at least. This is beautiful. Okay. I actually got my dad Incredible Crisis for Father's Day when I was very young. Because he played a demo and it brought him so much joy. And I was like, I should get him Incredible Crisis for Father's Day. And cute thing, my dad for Father's Day this year, my brother got him an Incredible Crisis t-shirt. Okay. Almost done with the shading. I want to do some refining and stuff. But I want to show you what it looks like. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's zoom in. Getting somewhere. Check it out. Oh, here, this is the stretching music. I remember this. Oh, and this is the music it plays when it's telling you how to play the fucking minigame. It's just percussion. Cute rat cat. Very cute. Oh, I didn't really shade the goggles. Here you go. Here's the stretching music. It's a rhythm game. Crat brain zone activating. Alright. So that's the work we got done on Crystal Rat. The Crat. If this doesn't get DMCA'd, like none of the soundtrack, I want to add this soundtrack to my stream playlist somehow. Because I love this soundtrack so far. Oh man. So, let's go on to Janie's. JanietheBean. Okay, let's save. No, not yet. Okay. I'm almost done with the line art for this. Almost. I just gotta do that fish, basically, and probably do a little touching up. Oh, and the necklace. Yeah. Yeah. Fishing time! Hello, Theo. Ugh! I'm stretching, hold on. Ugh! Ugh! Okay. Ba-bum. And I'm gonna drink more water because I need water. Chug. Chug in the water. Okay. I'm gonna look up largemouth bass. Oh god. This music haunts my dreams. This is the running from the boulder music, because I got stuck on that in the demo. Hold on, I'm just gonna... I hope y'all are okay with seeing fish. Here, no, I'll just get a better picture of the fish. Here's a fish. Doo-doo-doo. Excuse me. Okay. Fish. Oh, this is the elevator music. Okay. Want to make an alignment chart of all my OCs and their status among fish and women. You're playing your bass while watching. You're playing your bass while watching me draw a bass. There we go. This isn't gonna be the most accurate fish, but you know, I think we'll be okay. It's a little cartoony. I vaguely remember there being a minigame in Incredible Crisis where as this dad, you ended up in an ambulance stretcher, or in an ambulance, and the paramedics are like quizzing you to like make sure you're still okay, and if you get a question wrong, they shock you. They're like, we're losing them! We're losing them! And then they get the defibrillator and just... I love wacky PS1 games. Some fish expert is gonna come in and be like, this isn't a real fish. You have done it wrong. Spoonie, you have failed us all. You haven't drawn the largemouth bass correctly. Those gills, imperfect. What is wrong with you? Do you guys remember the singing bass on the wall? I miss those commercials. They were so silly. Did anybody ever know anybody with one? I called a bass in a music class in high school once, and I will never forget the shame I felt in that moment. Listen, I have mispronounced, I still mispronounce words constantly, and I do it on stream. There is no shame. Do not feel shame. Words are hard, and English especially is hard. It's silly. We had a singing fish in our cabin at summer camp one year. That feels appropriate. Your aunt had one? Oh my god. I don't know if I had any family that had one. Maybe my grandpa did. I don't know. He feels like the kind of person who would have a singing bass. I don't even remember the songs they would sing. Isn't it like Elvis songs or something? I don't know Elvis. Look at this fish. It's fucking good if I do say so myself. I'm excited. I'm actually gonna get like more time to work on commissions this week. I didn't have much time to work on them last week because I had to build a dresser. Encountered a singing fish at a Cracker Barrel. That's also very appropriate. There are so many things you can encounter at a Cracker Barrel. There was nothing ever, like, I've been to Cracker Barrel quite a bit, to be honest. I don't think there was any food in particular that was really, like, amazing or anything. But, like, every time I went, I got root beer. Because I think they just, like, made their root beer. And it was so good. It was so good. And every time I ordered it, they'd be like, there are no refills. And I'd be like, I don't care. It's so good. They would bring out the like, frosted Stein. We're doing the song again. We're doing the theme song again. That's a realistic... I'm a realistic fish head. Wait, I'm a realistic talking fish head. Coming at you live. Okay. Oh, it's like a remix. I wonder if this is one of the other family members or something. I think we are done with the father's route. Holy shit, I actually really like that fish. Just looking pretty good. Root beer is so good. I love root beer. I don't like soda very much. Root beer is the shit. Lord have mercy, and immediately tried to swallow his microphone. I think I know what you're talking about. Cream soda is pretty good. It's pretty sweet, but cream soda is pretty good. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I just gotta look at... Oh, that's right. There we go. I was looking for the reference. I'm like, where is it? Let's do necklace. Right here. There we go. That's the stuff. There we go. Okay, I think we're done with line art. Your sinuses hate carbonation? That's fair. I got sparkling water, because the only thing I like about soda is the carbonation. Cracker Barrel is such a weird space to exist in as anything but a cis straight person. You know, you're right. Yeah. Yeah. It is a strange place. If you're like visibly queer, it is scary to be in. There have been a few places I've been in recently that just play nothing but country music. And if a place plays nothing but country music, I feel like I'm in danger. I'm like, uh-oh, I'm gonna die. Oh no. Cracker Barrel is one of those places, so you know. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on here? Get out of there. Get out of there. Okay, I think we're on the mom's route in Incredible Krauses. Dude, let's do it. Let's do country. Let's do queer Cracker Barrel. What do we call it instead? Cracker Barrel is a psyop invented by Big Straight to sell hetero people. What? This must be how demons feel in a church. Yeah? I've not been to Cracker Barrel in a long time. I do think it's really rad that there are a few Cracker Barrels where if you're like, if there's a wait, if there's like a long wait, instead of like, you know, Olive Garden, they have like a waiting area. They do have a waiting area at Cracker Barrel, but it's like the porch. And they have rocking chairs. You can just sit in a rocking chair, and it's so nice. It's awesome. Cracker Barrel. Right next to Femboy Hooters. Oh. Oh no. Oh. There we go. She. Oh lordy. Right next to Femboy Hooters. Cracker Barrel for ducks. You know, like duck. Oh, that did something. And oh no. Oh. Oh, what is that? Oh, that hurt. Oh. Alright. I love her. I love her! Look at her. Yes. Okay. Years. My life changed forever when I started using the fill bucket tool way more. I was like, no, I don't want to use the fill bucket tool for some reason. I was so against using it. Why won't it fill right? Aw. Sometimes it doesn't work perfect, but you know. There we go. Wait. Oh, she's got a cute little, like, oh, pink nose, but with like a little bit of black on it. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, it's so cute. I love that. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah, that's so cute. Oh. Yes. Okay. Yes. There we go. See, I can fill in most of the areas that are harder to fill in with just, like, manually. Oh no, why'd that happen? And then I can just go in and be like, brr, brr, cat activation noise. You can only use fill bucket if your OC is called fill. She's looking so cute, my heart is melting, I'm so glad. I'm so glad! I love to hear it. Love to hear it. Love to see it. Oh. God, she's cute. Let me get that color. There we go. Yes, okay. Yay. When I worked retail, I would habitually make cat activation noises when receipts would finish printing, and I'd grab them for the customers. That's what you gotta do. You gotta do it. It's important. Brr. You gotta. Brr. I gotta look up the fish. Wait, women want me, fish fear me. Shirt. I think I want this one. I lost the one. I can't believe I lost it. But I can also finagle with it the way I want it. Oh my god. There's one in French. Hold on. Les femmes ont envie de moi. Les poissons ont peur de moi. I'm good at French. No, I'm not. Your smile is so good here. Yay! Oh my god. Women fear me. Men fear me. Fish fear me. Okay. I think I want this shirt to be green. I think I want it to be green. I feel like that's a fisherman like. I think I just think of Bass Pro Shop. Cool. Green looks good. That's what I like to hear. And then, okay, here's the important part. Hold on, I want to look up. I see it a lot in green. There's a whole lot of variations with this shirt design. So we can like finagle with it. I think I want like an orangey gold, and very important font decision right now. The important font decision is the clear answer. What is the clear answer here? Where is it? Why isn't it here? Why can't I find it? actually can't find it. I was looking for Comic Sans. It's just missing. There it is. Found it. This is good. There we go. Women want me. Fish fear me. Okay. This is important. Is this in character? Is the question. That is the important question here now. Let's make it women want me. Women want me. Fish fear me. Okay. I'm gonna make fish huge. This is a little big. Okay. Ow! I need utmost concentration. Help. This is so silly. I love this. And then I'm gonna put a fish. This is a surreptitiously groovy tune. Oh no, you said surreptitious! And now my brain is like, well, now we gotta listen to another song, sorry. There it is.
When we learn the skill of assembling this fire in the heart, we
Sorry.
can make the centering force to steer its way and travel through the heart of the sun.
What a fucking good shirt. Legalized Comic Sans. God. Okay, I think I want to do like a stylized fish on here, maybe. Not quite like that. That might be a little much. Let's figure something out. I don't want it to look like the Christian fish. What if? Okay, what if? Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. What do we think? Jesus, fish fear me, no. Fish bones. Okay, I want to do this better. I like this part. I don't like the tail. Yeah. Oh. There we go. What do we think about this? It's very simple and readable. I'm glad. I didn't want to go too fish fear me. I don't hear the word surreptitious used very often, so like, I hear surreptitiously and I'm like, uh-oh, gotta listen to this song. Kinda want this shirt now. I kinda want this shirt now. Hold on, let's zoom in. Enhance. Beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Ooh. I do have the power to make it a reality. Oh man. Is this what science has done? Yes. Jaden Okano. Hello, welcome. Welcome in. We're drawing a Fisherman Cat. Cats can draw cats? Yeah. How is that sinful? How is that sinful? Let me draw my cat! How dare you? Science has gone too far. Fishing shirts are getting out of control. Getting out of control. Oh, I don't want to listen to it again. It's good, but I don't want to listen to it again. Let's go back. Sure, that's good. Abomination. Okay. Speciesist. Speciesist. Oh! I'm gonna drink some water. Water time. Trying to think of what color to make this fishing rod that'll be good. The fish itself is going to be green. So that's going to match the shirt. I can make it red to stand out, or I can make it blue to match the pants and the eye. I think that might be good. I feel like red might make it a little too busy, and I want all the attention drawn to the shirt because it's funny. So I think I'm gonna keep it simple. Keep it simple. Keep it clean. Keep it nice. But I think blue like water. That's right, this fishing rod's gotta blend into the water. So the fish won't get suspicious. Man, I shouldn't have deleted that fish layer. Shoot! Oh wait, there it is. Found out we had some Girl Scout cookies in the pantry earlier. The household no longer has Girl Scout cookies. I haven't had Girl Scout cookies in so long, but pretty good. I can't believe it. There's a thief. There's a thief! Look at the coloration on this bass. Maybe we should use this brush. Yes! Oh! Ooh! That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's the spice of life. Look at those scales. Oh, baby. Oh, yes. Hell yeah. Oh my god. This is what life is about, is using brushes appropriate for the textures you want. Oh! Ooh! Okay. Love it. Thin mints from the freezer? Ooh! I think thin mints were my favorite. Amazing fish work, thank you. I'm glad I decided to draw this fish. This has been a fun time. Extremely fun. They should make thick mints. Oh my god. What are the coconut ones? Those are pretty good. Thin mints were so good because they're like simple. So I like them. Crunchy. Samoa, they've got like good texture. I think that's the coconut one. Yeah, Samoa. Yeah. That good texture. Fish. That's a good fish right there. Okay. Takes a pet, like, no problem. Girl Scout cookies have some random names, yeah. I remember as a kid I wanted to join the Girl Scouts because I thought it sounded cool to, like, learn survival. But then I learned, like, there's Girl and Boy Scouts, and I was like, why they gotta separate them? Do they, like, learn the same things? Do they? Or do they teach the girls, like, girly things? Like, I don't understand. Is there, like, an actual difference between Girl and Boy Scouts? Is there a reason they separate them? Girl Scouts sell cookies. Boy Scouts, what do they do? Nothing. They don't sell cookies. Girl Scouts don't learn survival. Fuck this. Sexism. They're completely different organizations. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I remember being confused, like, why are there two? Why are they... I was like, I want to be a Boy Scout, and everybody was like, you can't do that. And I'm like, but why? I want to learn how to survive. In the wilds. I want to learn how to make a fire. But I'm not allowed to do that. I gotta sell cookies instead. Fuck you. Girls aren't allowed to survive. They're not allowed. A lot of Girl Scout troops will accept boys, but the Boy Scouts is very anti-queer. Oh my god! Oh my god! Fuck this. What a world we live in. You know what? I might actually make this red because of the... No. Maybe blue. Yeah. And then black here. No! Okay. I think the Boy Scouts have changed their official policy, but I still feel very out of place as a queer person. Oh god. Oh no. Ah! Let's do this. Yeah. Okay. Thin. Actually. There we go. Okay. Fishing! Boy Scouts is also super not fun if you're disabled! Fuck that. She fish! She fishing. Okay, what? Shaded. Okay. Fish! Oh my god, Girl Scout cookies are available year-round in Georgia? Oh. Oh. Also, you are totally good being like, look at her! Over your own OCs. Cause I was doing that last stream with Dandy. I kept being like, oh my god, look at him. Look at this man. I do that constantly. If you're not doing that constantly with your OCs, you're not doing it right. Love your characters. Love them. Love them. Have any of you seen the Tumblr post? That's like... God, I forget what it says. It's like... Basically, it's telling off anybody who has characters that they put through terrible shit. They're like, how dare you put your OCs through, like, traumatic experiences? You should not be allowed to do that. And if you do that, I should be allowed to take them from you. Completely seriously, by the way. Completely seriously. Like, they're not... like, if it was a joke post, no. It was not a joke post. They were saying people shouldn't be allowed to put their OCs through traumatic experiences. And I was just like, people aren't allowed to write anymore. You're not allowed to write conflict. You're not allowed to write experiences on characters. It's so weird, isn't it? It's very weird. It reminded me of the DM that somebody took a screenshot of, like, excuse me, so I noticed that you have Raymond on your island in Animal Crossing, and I have decided that you do not deserve him, and you should give him to me, because he's my comfort character. Oh my god! I think that's fake, Tazara. That's probably fake. I know you already listened to this, but I like Lavender Town. People shouldn't be allowed to put me through traumatic experiences, and yet here we are. Exactly. There's this like weird, there's this weird thing. Like, it kind of started with like Tumblr, like, everything felt like walking on eggshells when it came to like original content, or just content in general. Didn't even have to be original. Where everybody felt like they couldn't touch on like sensitive subject matters. Why is my stream going red? Stop it. Stop it. Ah, internet's being shitty. I am sorry for the stream quality if I'm dropping frames. I most likely am, or it's probably buffering. Ugh. I'm waiting. Stop it. Let me close this. Let me close some things. That'll probably help it. Close a few things. Let's close that. There we go. I don't know if that'll help, but yeah, it's blinking red at me. Usually that just means the internet's being a little shit, but if it goes out, that's why. Okay. I think it's clearing up. I think it's clearing up. But yeah, there's this weird like era of Tumblr and like the internet in general, and I'm seeing a delayed like reaction from like Twitter. Like the younger generation is starting to do it now, where everything just has to be absolutely like pure, and people are afraid to like write about like heavy material and content because they don't want to trigger anybody, which, you know, that's fair, but people should be allowed to write about like heavier topics. Like, maybe avoid making it just purely shock content, and actually put like meaning behind stuff. But like, I don't know. It's just kind of sad. I remember I saw like this 13-year-old posting like art and being like, this is my OC from my story where there's no hate and no conflict and nothing bad ever happens. And I'm just like, everybody's too afraid to write shit. It's about the getting better, in my opinion, yeah. Also, like, okay, there's also this weird thing, and this is like a more current thing, and I don't see it as often as I used to, but people will say, hey, if this piece of media has this bad thing happening in it, and the media itself does not address that thing as explicitly bad, then it is glorifying this bad thing. And it's like, I don't know what to tell you, dude, but that's not always the case. A lot of, like, adult media expects you to go in with the mind of an adult that is able to judge the morality of things yourself. So if you go in and, like, we watch, like, Breaking Bad, and we all, like, if you don't know Breaking Bad, there's a lot of shit that, like, I've never watched Breaking Bad, but I do know that there's a lot of, like, dark gray morality in there, and the show expects you to understand this dude is doing bad shit. The show doesn't have to explicitly go, you know, cooking meth is not a good idea. Breaking Bad was like massively uncomfortable. Oh no, I wanted to watch it someday. God. But, like, in, like, kids media, sure, like, if there's a bad thing happening, it should be addressed as, like, this is bad, you shouldn't do this, because you're a kid and you're still growing. Like, the main audience is children, so of course, you should be addressing this thing and being like, you know what, this is a bad thing, we shouldn't do this, you know? But in like, media for adults, that is not really a necessity. Unfortunately, sometimes things do get, like, muddled, like, there'll, like, I was talking about this, I think, last stream, Fight Club, people missed the point of Fight Club, and The Matrix. Now, like, red pilling is a thing, and it's like, dude, you missed the point. It's probably better that the teens are discussing morality, even if the framework they're using is flawed. Yeah, probably, but I feel like it's just going, like, it's going down the route of, I already listened to this. I can only listen to this once per stream. It's going very much like the, people trying to, like, gain points on calling people out route. Like, this person is problematic, I'm gonna call them out, blah blah blah, this is like, it's becoming that whole thing again, which is already still, like, a thing, but it's more so about, like, that rather than, like, I don't know, everybody's, like, too afraid to do anything. It's like, part of it, yes, is a good thing that it's being discussed. And another part of it is just, like, it's being conflated far too much. Some lessons you can't teach, I think. Yeah, these are the lessons that, like, kids, like, in the generation after millennials, Zoomers, and after Zoomers, like, have to, like, kind of learn on their own. It's something that they'll grow out of, hopefully, but unfortunately I have seen people my age that haven't grown out of that mindset, and it just kind of sucks. I'm kind of, like, rambling in circles here, but I hope y'all get what I'm saying. Half the people right now are too afraid to say anything, and half the people are too stupid to shut their mouth. Yeah, absolutely. I feel like that's kind of like an eternal thing, honestly. Also, thanks for the water. Part of growing up and learning how to exist in a world where bad shit exists, you can't just ignore that stuff and pretend it's not real. I get why some people may not know how to deal with media touching on those subjects, but outwardly criticizing others for making it is whack. Yeah! You are in it for yourself. You're in it for yourself. Like, that was worded weird. But you protect you. If there's content that you would rather avoid, you can protect yourself. There are warnings, there's ratings, all that stuff. You don't need to chastise other people for consuming content that you consider problematic. Like Breaking Bad, for example. I went on my little rant, but you know. Went on a little rant. It wasn't very eloquent or articulated very well, but you know, it happens. I'm hot. It's hot here. It's very hot. Whoop! Hot leg. Legs so hot you fry an egg. I have a little rant. You know, I gotta rant sometimes. It's in my blood. It's in my blood. Sometimes I gotta get spicy. You know what? Let me get a more, like, a less spicy rant out of my system, because I am very Final Fantasy VII brained right now, and I know some people, at least in the chat, like it when I get real spicy about Final Fantasy VII. Even if you don't, like, know anything about Final Fantasy VII, it's always fun to share my anger. I feel like I ranted about this after I played the remake, but I'm angry about it once again. And I need to get my spice out. Are you guys ready? Because I wanna replay remake again, but every time I think about this I get mad. I've only played remake once. I loved everything about remake. I had a little, like, had some gripes. A lot of the gripes were a lot of the game felt very fluffed out. I feel like they really put a lot of padding in that didn't need to be there. The first thing that comes to mind is how much they extended the route. The route? No, it's not Pokemon. The Sector 6 area right before Wall Market with the robot arm. That was just insufferable. That wasn't like, that was so boring. And the ghost section in the train yard, that was so dumb. Okay, those were my biggest gripes, like, in general. However, my absolute biggest fucking gripe with remake, and maybe they'll defend it in a later installment. Maybe they'll defend it. Maybe there's a reason. I don't know. How they handled Sephiroth. Everybody knows who Sephiroth is at this point. You probably don't know what his deal is. You probably just know what he looks like. I don't know. I get it. However, like, I don't give a shit about Sephiroth. I'm gonna be real. Sephiroth is a cool looking villain, and like a cool villain in general. Like, but the whole reason I like Sephiroth at all is Sephiroth's reveal is the most badass shit ever in the original. And, like, people, I've talked to fellow fans who played the remake, who defended how they handled Sephiroth, and I still don't understand. This is why I'm mad. In the original, Sephiroth is, like, his reveal, you don't even see him. And up until the point of his reveal, which is like 7 hours into the game, it's a long time. You hear a mention of Sephiroth maybe 3 times. And the reason, like, the reveal is so potent, it's so powerful, is so... Ugh! Like, the only times you hear about Sephiroth is, 1, you hear it when Cloud was a little baby boy. He looked up to Sephiroth and he was a war hero. That's what you know about Sephiroth. And another thing, you see Cloud has a flashback where Tifa is over her dead father and is like, Sephiroth did this? And you're like, oh shit, Sephiroth's fucked up. And so these are the things you know about Sephiroth, is he was a powerful war hero that was fucked up and like likely killed Tifa's father. So you're like, oh, this is a man to be reckoned with. This is a man to be reckoned with. And so in the original, the big baddie that they like work up in the first like 7 hours is the president of the Shinra Corporation. The big bad like corporation, yada yada, the capitalist hellscape, the people killing the planet, the president of that company. They're like, this is the bad guy, you should fear this guy. And it's like, okay, you infiltrate the Shinra headquarters. I mean, I guess spoilers for Final Fantasy VII, it's not really that much spoilers, I'm sorry. You infiltrate the headquarters, and okay, mute this if you don't want to be spoiled for Final Fantasy VII. And the reveal, okay, I am explaining this wrong. You infiltrate Shinra headquarters, you find this tube with a weird alien thing in it, and it has no head, and you're like, oh, that's fucked up. What is that? And then you get caught, and you are put into some cells, like jail cells. Then you wake up, and your jail cells are open, and everybody you saw in the Shinra headquarters is now dead. And you're like, oh my fucking god, what? And then you find that little tube with the weird alien thing in it with no head is cracked open, and there's a trail of blood leading up the stairs. And you follow that trail of blood while creepy music is happening, and then you find the president, and he has a sword through him. And it's Sephiroth's sword. And that's the baddest fucking reveal ever! And they fucked it up in the remake. I am banging my fists on my arm chair. I actually hurt my hands doing that. I think that 1 second flash of tube is the freakish thing and would have fucked me up as a child. It was the coolest shit. I was like 13 when I played that game. It was so cool. Like, my heart stopped. My heart stopped when when you wake up, it's completely silent and the door is open. Proxy, Final Fantasy VII would have been ever better with a fishing minigame in Costa del Sol. You are right. Hello, Proxy. You entered my Final Fantasy VII rant. Hello. Why isn't there a fishing minigame? Please, for God's sake, I need a fishing minigame in Rebirth. But, so the way they handle this in Remake, and that's like the baddest fucking, reveal, right? Because it's like, here's the bad guy, and it's like, actually no, bad guy's dead, that's the real bad guy you're after. And then the whole game, like, shifts gears, and then you're after Sephiroth, right? Because you're like, oh shit, because you learn that point, Tifa, I think, says, Sephiroth's alive? And then your brain is like, boosh! It's like, what the fuck? Oh, there's the toot. I forgot the toot. Oh my god. So, in the remake, and I guess they're planning on something. The remake got, like, an hour or two in, which isn't that far. It's like literally like when you go meet Aerith, which isn't that far into the game, you see a hallucination of Sephiroth immediately. And it's like, okay, alright. And then up until like that point in the remake when, you know, that shit happens, you continuously see hallucinations of Sephiroth. So I'm like, okay, that's ruined. Also, the trail of blood scene, fucking gone. There is a trail of quote-unquote blood, but it's like goop, and people were defending it like, well, if they made it blood, then it would have to have an M rating, and they didn't want to do that. And I'm like, bitch, give it an M rating. I don't fucking care. Give me blood. I want blood. I'm sorry. Even if they didn't make it blood, that scene was completely dampered. That's a word, I don't know. It was completely ruined. Because, one, you didn't get captured, and there wasn't, like, that whole thing where, you wake up and your cell door is open, and then everybody's dead. That didn't happen. And you didn't follow the trail up to the stairs and then see the president dead. He wasn't dead yet. Sephiroth just comes in and goes, zoop, and it's like, fuck off. If you want blood, you can just give it to yourself again, you know? If this becomes like an inside joke in my streams. Sucks that Red 13 didn't get any fighting. I didn't really care about that. Honestly, I cared about how they handled Sephiroth's reveal, because that was the most metal shit in the original game. Why is pixel blood okay, but not HD blood? I'm out for blood. I want that blood. When it happened, I had to look up the picture again to actually see it, but I know as a kid, I would have burned that into my mind and would have slowly mutated into something way scarier. Yep! Also, Genova doesn't... Okay, this is a dumb pet peeve. Genova no longer has the eyeball nipple. That's the thing in the original. She had an eyeball for a nipple. Where'd it go? They got rid of it. I'm mad. I'm mad. I'm not so mad about that. That's fine. That was a little silly. You weren't really feeling Sephiroth in the remake. Did you play the original? I'm curious. Okay, this is my progress. I'm sorry. I didn't get the shading done. I had to rant. I stopped my timer though. Yay! Nipple redacted for Tumblr etiquette. You played disc 1 of the original, so you know. You know of that part. No! Stop! Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna move on. Apparently, like, the reason Square says that they didn't, like, do that slow burn reveal like they did in the original is because everybody already knows Sephiroth. And I'm like, yes, but that would have made the slow burn reveal even better. Do you not understand this, Square? If you didn't show Sephiroth that whole 35-hour game, and then at the very end, or toward the very end, suddenly his sword is in the main bad guy of the remake. Or of the first part. And Cloud goes, oh, Sephiroth. Everybody would have lost their fucking minds. Are you kidding me? It would have been amazing. Anyway, SableofDiamonds. We're moving on. We're moving on. I'm sorry. I did make a good progress with this. Les femmes ont. Do not save. Do not save. Okay. Do not save. It is time. I'm gonna look up the strength card. Actually, I'm gonna see if Sable had notes for me with the colors before I get into the colors. Ooh. I'm so heated. I'm so heated. I'm so heated about Sephiroth. I don't give a shit about Sephiroth, but that reveal was ruined for me forever, and I hope to God they don't ruin the Nibelheim. I hope they don't ruin Nibelheim, because that's another really good moment of the game. The sky is yellow. Let's go with yellow. Let's go with yellow. A good yellow sky. I do not like to be pet. I am sorry. Hello. Hello, Hydra. Oh, the art cat? Yeah, you can pet the art cat, probably. You have to ask Sable. I mean, I guess I am technically an art cat, because I do art and I am made of art. As someone who played Final Fantasy VII for the first time a few years back, the impact of the Sephiroth scene is reduced because you see the blood and are like, oh, that must be Sephiroth. I think that's why they changed it. But still, I still think, like, even if you were like, oh, that must be Sephiroth, I still think that's a rad as hell reveal. Like, even if you're anticipating, like, Sephiroth showing up, it's interesting that they're playing with our expectation based on our knowledge of the original, but it makes me want to recommend the original to people. I think that was their plan all along. I think they wanted to make two Two different experiences. Oops. There we go. See, like, something I never really thought about when it comes to 7 Remake is, a lot of the team is, like, from the original team. And so it makes sense that they didn't just do, like, a reskin of the original game or, like, the same story. They want to make something different. But man. Admittedly, my reaction to the original scene was mostly disappointment that we never learn why the president is evil. He leads... He led the destruction of Sector 7 and dropped an entire, like, plate and killed thousands of people because he wanted to save face. I think that's pretty fucking evil. I'm sorry. Spoilers. I'm a big proponent of not repeating stories that have already been told when remaking something or translating it to a different medium. Yeah, absolutely. Why did he want to do these things? Because he's a capitalist. Because he wanted to save face. Like, these are things that, like, happen in the real world. Like, the government or, like, big corporations just let people die because they want to make money. I mean, that has been happening the past 2 years. Being the president of a large energy company is all I really need to know about his motivation, yeah. Honestly, it's insane to me, like, the timing of the remake's release, it came out April 2020. And to, like, play a game where they had, like, you know, the eco-terrorist group, fucking their shit up. And the corporation was like, well, we are gonna kill thousands of innocent lives and blame it on them. And then, like, Reeve is like, what are we gonna do? Well, this is gonna cost millions of dollars to rebuild. And then the president's like, nah, we're not gonna rebuild. Nah, fuck that. Fuck them. I hate poor people. Thinks people who show mercy are basically handicapping themselves at the game of life. Yeah, the remake definitely does elaborate on, like, the president's intentions and, like, motivations and stuff, but I felt like, personally, I felt it was pretty clear in the original. You only have so much disk space to talk about it, though. I still think about, I know I ranted about this, like, a while, like, not pretty recently, about that article that was like, Final Fantasy VII is so unrealistic. It has, Shinra does all this shit and destroys the planet and doesn't really, like, face any consequences. In fact, they are revered, and the only, like, oppressors they really have are Avalanche, and Avalanche is framed as, like, this big public enemy. Like, that's super unrealistic, and I'm like, bruh. Hello? Are you kidding me? Biggest change in the remake is how Palmer switched from lard to butter in his teeth. Same. Oh my god. You know, so many things have aged well in Final Fantasy VII, and a lot of things haven't. Like, the whole wall market thing has not aged well in the original. I'm really glad how they handled it in the remake. They couldn't have handled it better. It was so perfect. And I'm still so happy with it. Ooh. Oh my god, they changed it so good. Like, the original was like, let's make Cloud as uncomfortable as possible. For those of you unfamiliar, there is a quest in both remake and the original where Tifa infiltrates this this dude's place. Don Corneo is his name, by applying to be his wife for the night. It's very dumb. But Tifa looks good, so she can do that. Because she wants to get information out of him. And, so Cloud is like, I need to save Tifa. So he goes to Don Corneo's, and they're like, Don Corneo's only interested in women. And then Aerith is like, oh shit, we gotta dress you up like a girl. And the whole mission is just, let's make Cloud as uncomfortable as possible. And it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable. In many ways. And, so in the remake, they didn't do it like that. And it was nice. I was so worried about that part. I was like, are they gonna completely omit this? Because they shouldn't, because it was fun, if not, like, pretty uncomfortable. But no, they got the tone that everybody remembered from that, of it just being silly and campy and fun. And they also, like, made it not all about making Cloud as uncomfortable as possible. They just made it fun. Like, literally at the very end of the mission, Aerith is like, so we're gonna get you, we're gonna get you a pretty dress. And then Cloud's like, what? And then she's like, no, don't worry. We'll be good. And then Cloud's like, okay, I guess. Yippee. Okay. That looks pretty cool. I like that. Although, the way you get all the items for Cloud's dress is to go to the shadiest part of town, which is where all the queer people are. Yeah! Yeah. 2 words. Friendship room. I think that was the room with, what was his name? Mookie? Was that his name? That was an uncomfortable scene that I thought was hilarious when I was 13, and then I got a little older and I went, oh, oh no, that's bad. They did a pretty good job of cutting the worst parts of Wall Market while keeping some of the best. Oh yeah. Dude, I loved, like, okay, so in the original they had the gym where you did squats to get a wig, and the leader of the gym was allegedly a cross-dressing man named Big Bro. And so basically there was like this whole, it was translated poorly, where they call this character Big Bro, and then Cloud is like, wait, you're a man? And then Aerith interrupts them and is like, wow, you're a pretty big bro. And it's like kind of cute. So that scene was kind of in the original, not handled super well. It was very like anime, like, oh my god, I can't believe it, you're a man dressed as a woman, holy shit. It was like stupid. In the remake, the owner of the gym that you do like a squat showdown with is just like a gender non-conforming person. I think they refer to them as a guy, as he. But they're like wearing makeup and stuff. And I think their name was Jules. And it was not a big deal. Nobody was like, oh my god, you're a man. It was never a thing. And I was like, this is awesome. Cloud, we gotta go to the gay alley. We gotta go talk to the gay people. Also, I like how they made Wall Market more of like this classy, like, Vegas-y kind of area instead of like, you know, the shady part of like town, like a red light district area, which in the original that's what Wall Market was. But nah, they were like, nah, this is the classy. We're classy. And they changed the music. They made like original music instead of the like like music. They were like, nah, we're gonna make this jazzy. We're gonna make it nice. Honeybee Inn was kind of skeevy still, but like in a nice, classy way, sort of. You still have a sex hotel. It's fine. Jules was great in the remake because he's just a very androgynous but positive guy who just likes to motivate the hell out of everyone. Yeah, I loved Jules. And I think it's canon that Jules was oh my god, what was his name? Oh, the dude that got Cloud the dress. Oh my god, what was his name? What was his fucking name? I think they were siblings. The dude. Anyway, play Final Fantasy VII and play the remake, or play them into like one or the other. 7 is my favorite game ever. The original, I like the remake a lot. It's very clear that they at least had a lot of fan input, if not fans on the team. Because it was very clear to me that they were either like paying a lot of attention to like what fans wanted, or they had fans on the team. Cause Hell House. Gotta bounce, my phone's dying. See ya, Cass. Thanks for the water. I'm gonna drink this. I'm also gonna... No! Yeah. Yeah. I love painting skies. Let me just say, I love painting me a sky. I paint some happy little clouds. I love Bob Ross. People are like, he makes everything look so easy. And I'm like, yeah, he does, because it is. Dude, have you ever, like, followed Bob Ross? Like, painting? You can make some amazing shit. I do it, like, digitally sometimes, just to chill out. And even if you're just kind of loosely following him, you can, like, actually make some pretty, like, legitimately awesome, like, background art. That's kind of like where I learned a lot of stuff, is like just watching Bob Ross. It's amazing how like natural backgrounds can be like really fun and relaxing. Did do some of his paintings as a kid. It's so fun, isn't it? Like, of course you're not gonna make it look exactly like his, but you can still like learn a lot from him. He does everything so fast. Speaking of clouds, yeah. Man, I kind of want to... Oh man, I kind of want to stream Final Fantasy X someday. I've streamed Final Fantasy VII a long time ago. Well, not that long. It was in 2020. I gotta stream the remake. I kind of want to do a remake stream where I tag it spoilers and it's just spoilers galore. Like, I just have like theory crafting and spoiler talk. I think that might be fun. I don't know how many people in like my audience who would be interested in that. 'Cause I can, good lord, can I info dump about Final Fantasy VII? I mean, clearly, I've been going at it for a bit. I fucking love Final Fantasy VII. It's so much. It's so much. It's so good. I was watching some theory videos that Maximilian dude did. He's a cool dude. And like he brought up something that like made me lose it, cuz it's so true. Somebody he was talking with made a joke like, how funny would it be if they had like some weird like crossover with like Final Fantasy X? And Max was like, listen dude, listen, so much of the Final Fantasy VII like fan base doesn't give a shit about any other Final Fantasy. In fact, so much of the Final Fantasy VII fan base does not give a shit about most JRPGs. And I'm like, you are absolutely right, my dude. The only other Final Fantasy game I've ever played and enjoyed was 10. I couldn't get into 9. I couldn't get into 8. I couldn't, like, I think those are the only others I tried. So 2 out of 4. And just all the other ones I have looked at, I haven't been interested in. 15, a little bit. A little bit. Woo! Sable. Play 15. Do you think I'd like 15? Do you think I'd like it? Would I enjoy it? Most Final Fantasy fans have never played a Final Fantasy game. They just look at pictures of Cloud on Google Images. You know what? You joke. You kid. You kid. There are a lot of Final Fantasy, like 7 in particular, fans that have never played Final Fantasy 7. They got into it with Advent Children and watching playthroughs. Work has been a ride today. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hello, Rove. Welcome back. Maybe I'll like 15. Maybe I could give that a try. Maybe we can try. I've tried getting into 9 like 3 separate times. I got all the way to disc 3 and I got bored and left. All these average— yeah! Oh no! Your stream broke! No! I'm so sorry! Rove! Rove! What happened? No, that's unfair. That's cruel and unfair. Boys being boys, and I don't always vibe with that type of scene. I might vibe with that. Oh no! Oh no, Faulkner! Hannah Giratina? Oh no. Core characters of 15 are very similar genre of chemistry to 7. Yeah, like 15, like that, like, I think I could vibe with it, like, but the fact that the whole cast is just boy, man, I'm just kind of like, man, I want some girls. Oh no! Rest in peace, Banana. I'm so sorry, Rove. That's insane. Sped through the intro and such and made it back to Cherry Grove and my emulator glitched out. Oh, what a way to go. Oh, what a way to go. You know what? I feel like randomized Nuzlockes are just cursed. I think they're just cursed. Truly. You know, like, I don't know if I told you, Rove, my last randomized Nuzlocke with the Pokemon X one that Cal and I were doing, it just, like, I thought I deleted my save file, I just deleted the randomized file. So I still had all my Pokemon, and I was like, oh shit. And, like, I canceled the streams and stuff, and I was like, I'm gonna bring it back. And then I brought it back and my save glitched. And so I had the same issue. And then I didn't back up my files like an idiot. So... So... Rest in peace, all my Pokemon. I do have stickers of the original 4 Pokemon we caught. I love them. I have Gummy the Krogunk, I had Bisque the Pidgey, and Egg the Togepi, and Boba. They're cursed. Gummy was my son. Gummy lasted for... Tazara revived Gummy because we had... Gummy was the only one that ever died, and then Tazara donated to have him revived. Egg was good. Egg was good. Egg evolved into Togetic? Whatever. Egg was a good boy. I'm gonna miss the guy so much. No. No. Eventually. We gotta... I don't know if I've ever talked about this on stream, but Rove and I were talking about eventually doing a Soulbound Nuzlocke where we're both playing the same game and we just do a Nuzlocke. And catch the first Pokemon we catch on each route. I'm just explaining it as Soulbound. Where the first Pokemon we catch on each route, we name the same thing, and if one of our that Pokemon dies, then the other person has to release them as well. I would love to do that. Would be so fun if we can get it to work properly. It would be like, I thought about it, if one of us played like Shining Diamond or Brilliant Diamond or whatever, and then the other played like the original one, that would be funny. That would be funny, especially if the original one was randomized and the remake was not. That would be really funny. I would like to figure out like some sort of like coding that I can throw in that like would be able to switch between like the games, like which one's bigger and which one's smaller. Like if there's a way to do that. I know there is. There's gotta be. I just gotta figure it out. It would be really cool to just switch between our perspectives every so often. One who didn't have the randomizer would have to wait so long for the grind. Yeah. Yeah, we can figure it out. We can figure something balanced. Something balanced. I'm kind of interested in Brilliant, like the remakes of Diamond and Pearl, because I didn't really like the originals when I played them. So I'm like, maybe the remake will be better. I don't know. They look kind of cute. You like the orange sky? Nice! Nice. I'm glad. You have no interest in the DP remakes? They weren't made by Game Freak? They still look pretty good. I'm pretty interested. Like, I know they're glitched to hell, but you know. I'd be interested in seeing what a different company, how a different company would handle a Pokemon game. Platinum is just better Diamond and Pearl anyway. I never played Platinum. I played Pearl. Yeah, glitched. Oh. BDSP looked so similar to the original. I just played Platinum again. You know, that's fair. Alright. Well, maybe one of us can, maybe we can both play Platinum. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Omega Ruby and Sapphire was such a good remake, in my opinion. BDSP felt like a step backward to me. I never played the Ruby and Sapphire remakes. I should probably get up on that. Get up on that. Before I forget, I'm gonna bring up another window so I can see when Case starts streaming. Because I definitely want to rate them. As per usual, Sunday ritual. Do. Let's see. Let's make the mountains like bluish. Make the mountains bluish. Oh, Heart Gold and Soul Silver are awesome remakes. I never played the originals, so I can't really compare. But I'm really glad I got to play them. Thanks to the remakes. They were really good. I played Soul Silver. I don't know if I like that. I don't know, it's pretty nice. Pretty good color combo. Orange and like this nice steely blue color. This is my rule. I have to do the background first, or at least like color placement. This is always how I gotta do shit. Okay. Alright, let's get some, yeah, I'm gonna color the grass, and then I'm gonna call that background not done, but at least, like, color placement. I kind of finished the sky. I want to see another company's take on Pokemon. I would suggest Pokemon Coliseum. If you want to see another company's take on Pokemon. I played Coliseum. It was alright. You said Pokemon XD, and I thought you were just doing a laughing face. Pokemon Coliseum was really weird. You steal others' Pokemon, yeah. That was a silly game. It was okay. I enjoyed it as a kid. Oh, that's really nice. Ooh, that's a nice green. Ooh, that's a nice green. That's a nice green. Okay, and there's gonna be flowers, but I'm gonna add them in later. I'm gonna add those in later. I just want to color block. Those are nice colors. I like them. Nice colors. Good vibes. Very good. Okay. So now let's make a background folder. Backgrounds. Very good. What we got here? I still have the layer with the fucking... Oh. Let me put that there. No! There! Okay. What's that? Okay. There we go. Let's hide the background for a bit. For a moment. Why is the tail part of the background? I made a mistake. I'm a fool! Ah! Why did that do that? Why did that do that? Okay, that's fine. There we go. We're better now. We're better now. The lion is also part of the background. It's fine. I'll get to the lion later. I have not played Gale of Darkness. I should try it. Give that a try. I'm zoning out. I'm zoning out. I'm zoning. Okay. All right. Wait, what? No. Let's fix this. There we go. Me. Scooch. Scooch-a-dooch. Robe. Gosh, when I was younger, I preferred, like, just drawing faces, you know? Hello. But I just preferred drawing, faces. I was like, I don't like drawing cloth. I don't like drawing bodies. I don't like drawing anything. And nowadays, I prefer drawing everything else. I like drawing faces still, but I'm just like, oh yeah, give me that cloth. Give me that body. I thought you said robe. No, I said robe. Bodies are hard, but once you like, once you learn and you get your practice in, it's just like, that's all you want to draw. You just want to draw flesh. There's like so many like proportions and stuff you gotta keep in mind with bodies. But then like, oh, it gets so fun. It gets so fun. I think faces are hard, honestly. Especially when you're going like into furry territory and you just kind of gotta fuck with the faces. Oh man, I was full of pizza at the start of this stream, but now I am hungry. I'm getting hungry. Gonna have some snacks once I'm done with this stream. Wait, this boy has no joints. Yeah, everything is hard to draw. I still hate drawing hands, but it's so satisfying when you can get a hand right. Listen, the secret to hands, take a picture of your hand and then paste it into your file. Just do it and then trace it. Nobody's gonna care. It's your hand. Nobody can copyright your hand. Nobody can be like, I have a picture of my hand in that same exact pose. They could try, but you can't copyright hands. Shut up. Thanks for the water, Sable. I'm gonna drink. I'm keeping so hydrated on this stream. Goddamn. No, your hands are messed up. No. Ah. Ah. Well, listen. There's plenty of tools out there. There's plenty of references out there. You can look them up. And I'm sure, I mean, some people might be like, what? Be like, hey, can I take a picture of your hand? Please, it's for science. It's for art. And they'll be like, yeah, sure. I've had people like pose for drawings for me before, and then I just take a picture. I'm like, cool, thanks. It's good. You can still play bass. Excellent. Ugh. Yes. I keep thinking of that TikTok of the guy going, "You're too late, Spider-Man! Weed has already been legalized!" And I can't stop. Oh my god, I found a model online who has 6 fingers on each hand, and I low-key want to ask her to pose for Emiko drawings, but I feel like that would be weird to ask. It might be weird. I don't know. Like, hey, I have a character with 6 fingers. Can you, like, please? Yeah, that's got, like, I mean, I drew her. It's gotta be hard to find references. I kind of just winged it and was like, okay. And just looked at a hand with 5 fingers and went, alright, this is what it would look like with an extra finger. And trusted my heart. Trusted deep in my heart that things would go well. Things would be safe. Hopefully. I don't want to draw this tail. I'm into it. Think she came out great? Awesome! My brain is just automatically like, hand too big. But it's like, nah, it's supposed to be big. You good. You're good. Hand too massive. Massive hand. Oh. I'm just saying things now. Beep. Yay! Okay, speaking of hands, I gotta draw some. I believe I should be looking at a reference. That might help. Okay, let me look at a reference. Yeah, she's got claws. She got claws. Yeah. Cool. Yay. Pokemon music. Was this in black and white? I'm pretty sure. I was talking about this last night with Rove, actually. Black and White was such a good Pokemon game. With such a good story. I don't remember the story though. Because I never play Pokemon for the story. And I feel bad that everybody's like, man, Black and White had such a good story, and I'm like, I don't remember. I don't remember that story. I remember N looking cool, nice. Oh god, that hand's fucked. I don't like that hand. I don't like that finger. Maybe if I... That's kind of cool. I think I'll deal with that. No, I won't. I lied. I'm not dealing with that. I gotta make this look good. I fucking lied. That's okay. I think that's cool. Whoa. Oh, she shouldn't have claws. Okay. Oh, don't worry about it. That's a real easy fix. But can I still give her the nail polish? Is my question. Because I like the nail polish. If not, that's also good. Yeah, check this out. This isn't gonna take long at all. Just give her regular old nails. There we go. There we go. Really took only a few seconds. Oh, they don't have nails. Check this out. Bleep. 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 Oh, I made this finger a little fat, huh? Whoops. I'm gonna change that. Do 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 do. Woo! Okay. There we go. There we go. Never committed to the claws versus nails, so I settled on my OCs having neither. Oh. Black and White is a weird story. The bad guy is like, animal abuse is bad, and the resolution is that animal abuse isn't real and N was lied to. What? Yeah, you know, Pokemon stories are like never really like deep, and that's fine. Like, who plays Pokemon for the story? But morality of Pokemon falls apart when you examine it too hard. So it's like, do you really want to go there? Yeah. Truly, honestly, yeah. I liked the... I don't know if I really liked the story of Sun and Moon. I did like the characters a lot. The story was a little weird. I don't know what they were trying to say. I have a work mandated socialization meeting for an hour. I will be able to look at stream, but I won't be able to listen in. Alright. Well, I am going to work on this for about like 5 more minutes anywho. But thanks for stopping by, Sable, if you can still hear. Ooh. But, Sun and Moon. Because there was, like, that whole shit with, like, Lusamine, right? Lusamine was, like, clearly, like, an abusive mother. To the point where both of her children ran away. And, like, they had, like, this nice lesson of, like, your children aren't things. They aren't your property. They are children. They are people. Right? Yeah. I hope you have a good day too, Sable. And, like, that's a nice lesson to have in a children's game, I think. But then they, like, kind of, I don't know, they kind of made, like, Lusamine, like, oh, she's actually a good guy in the end. Cause, like, when you, like, defeat her, she tells Lily, oh, have I ever told you how beautiful you are? And it's just, like, this emotional moment, and I'm just like, come on. Come on. Are you trying to tell me that this abusive mother was actually good all along? Like, come on. No. Fuck you. Can't tell whether Pokemon is deep or shallow sometimes. Oh no, it's shallow. For sure. They're never gonna, like, go deeper into, like, deep topics, because it's a children's series. Like, I never expect them to go deeper than, like, that. Nothing's ever supposed to be deep from a Pokemon game, but, you know. Like, like you said, they introduce the interesting topics, but they're never going to explore them. Yeah, you know, you make a good point. If you're not gonna go deep, then why bring up certain things at all? Honestly. You make a great point. That is absolutely fair. Absolutely fair. Let me bring up. There we go. We gotta be fluffy as fuck. I don't know. I feel like Nintendo and, like, Game Freak struggle a lot with the Pokemon series because I don't think they expected the people from the 90s who grew up with Pokemon to still be into Pokemon. So they're kind of, like, struggling, like, this is still, like, a kids series because kids are still into it. But we also have to cater to, you know, the adult fans, which they like I said, they probably didn't expect to still be into Pokemon. They probably expected them to, you know, to grow out of it. But, like, Pokemon is just a fun little happy game that a lot of people didn't. And not most of them, but a lot of people, like, expect the, you know, the complexities of, like, adult media in Pokemon, or, like, you know, a more difficult game when it's made for children. And, like, Pokemon when you were a child was incredibly hard. You know what? I feel like if I played Pokemon Red today, it would still be really hard. I was gonna say, because you were a child and things were hard back then, but I do think they have dumbed down the series quite a bit. But I do think a lot of it is just that, like, people are getting older and the games aren't as hard because you are older and better at games. I think that is a factor in it, for sure. But oh god, every Pokemon game now has a tutorial for like 10 fucking years. And that's annoying. Whether you're a child or an adult, honestly. I know as a child I would always skip through tutorials because I was like, no, I don't care, I want to figure it out on my own. And I still do that. So, you know. It's It is a very strange series. Pokemon has, since like Gen 3, had bad guys who monologue weird philosophy as a staple. Yeah, it is a very strange choice. I'm gonna copy this ear and paste it, and then... Why is this song always my closing out song on accident? Why does this happen? I don't plan this. It's so weird. Oh my god, it's not lined up right. Okay, let's do this. Let's do that. That'll work for now. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at our progress. Because now we are gonna start wrapping things up. I like the colors. I like the colors a lot, and we're making progress with the line art. Somewhat. Oh, I almost lost my shit. I thought I put the line art on the wrong layer. There we go. Okay. I haven't done the face yet, but you know. Or the flowers. Well, we'll get there. We'll get there. Ooh, it has a warm, fuzzy vibe. I'm so glad. 'Cause that's what I'm going for. I wanted like a gentle, calm, fuzzy, warm, happy feeling to this. I don't know much about the Strength Tarot card, but I think this is a good representation. I think I'm glad. I'm glad you love it so far. So that's progress with that. And save that. And progress with Fisherman Emiko. Look at that fish! God damn. Okay. I'm liking that. And we got progress with Crystal Rat. Very good. Let's zoom in. Enhance. Pretty good. Pretty happy. Pretty happy with this progress. We've had a productive day today. And now, should the raid phrase be another, like, we've already done the raid phrase "women want me, fish fear me" to case, but we gotta think of something else. Part of me wants to do blood. Le fiche. There are so many things we could do. The possibilities are endless. We could do anything. We could say anything we want, as long as we don't get banned. Oh! Okay, let me set things up. Women want me, fish fear me, but in French. Oh! Janie, you're a genius. They'll love it. Okay. Let me remember. Let me remember. Also, as we're getting ready, hang on. Let me set that up. And let me switch over and turn the music off. There we go. And let me roll the credits. And then let me get in French. Where'd it go? Okay. I found it. I gotta type it. Les femmes ont envie de moi. Les femmes ont envie de moi. Okay. Oh no, it's not de... No. Les poissons sont purs de moi. Okay. Purs de moi. That's it. That's it. That's it. If anybody's still here. That's it. I'm so glad you love the art. Thank you all so much for coming. I will see you Saturday with Case. We're gonna be playing Clonoa 2. Oh no, the raid stopped. Hang on, I took too long. I took too long. Oh no, it's good. Okay, never mind. Goodbye.